Hey everybody, welcome back to OneRoomOver Gaming. I'm gonna go ahead and continue my playthrough of West of Loathing, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, because I am. So, now that I have gotten all those horses back to the horsery, I need to go find a nurse. Oh, I stepped in the poop again. Alright. Okay, well, I hadn't been over... What the heck? You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself, and the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank a little too much cactus beer, and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? I do. It's a little old, but I've got one. You give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now, let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at the old ore hole mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. My skill level went up, so I am glamour level 3. Thank you, Cactus Bill. Behind the outhouse at the ore hole mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Stick newspaper to him. Just give it a good old licking stick. Okay, so I gotta go back to the ore hole mine, and I gotta find... Look behind the outhouse. Got a shovel, so... Wait, I don't need to go... Was it in the mine that I wanted to go into? Yes, it was. It was in the mine. We'll get my cookies over there, because there's something in here that needs to be dug. Dig! I got a silver nugget! Oh, good for me. I hope it turns out to be worth a lot. Check out my silver nugget. Shiny nugget of silver. So it's legitimately silver, so... That's basically money in my pocket. Heck yes. Okay, back to town. Gotta go see the MD. Because I have got to get Mr. Horsey Poo fixed up so he can... Oh, what? What? I can shovel it. Hey, cool. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll shovel Poopy. It helps out. Progress towards it. What skill is that? That looks like a pie. What is that supposed to be a funny haha cow pies? Well, I'll just clean this town up while I'm here. I mean, someone's gotta do it, right? And I'm sick of stepping in it, so what else could I possibly do with my day? Alrighty. Oh, there's more. It's a dirty job. You know, can I dig this? What's down here? What's down there? I got a mug. I got another mug. What? Hold on. How many out of how many? Recovered mug. 5. I forget how exact many there are supposed to be. Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse whiskey, of course. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. I hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Let me in, Doc. So what tells me that... that is a bad place to put all that dynamite, Doctor. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're doing. Let's see if I can help. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Jeez, that really doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay. So listen. That depends on how fast I get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... well, I was just, I just want to see what's up with you, Doc. I mean, you seem like you're not doing so hot. You got a frown on your face, you know? That's not a good thing. So, let's see here. What's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? Whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that? Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of living. Oh yeah, there was the skeleton at the cemetery, now that you mention it. It's nice to go get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Yeah, that does hurt. Every doctor loses one now and again, but you never get used to it. But, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just the patients. It's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, jeez, doctor. You got some problems. Oh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. But what can I do? Any more insight? Do you have any idea? I'm sorry to bother you. I brought you whiskey. Alright, so I brought you whiskey. We're going to talk over a drink. I gotta know what's going on. How am I supposed to further the story otherwise? Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor, what is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Well, that is what a rumor is, but what about the resurrections? Anyway, what I heard is there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's singeing magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? Her scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. What do you got over here with all this TNT? Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. What's on your bookshelf? Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Let's see about your books. They are all medical textbooks except for a few. The Legend of Curly's Meat, that's definitely not medical. Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Okay, so let's go with Life and Works of Ferguson. Purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find a list of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there's some useful appendices in the back and some diagrams of appendices. Alright, let's look through Curly's Meat. There's a thing I never thought I'd say. Story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense and not the extruded sense. In the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Alright, let's learn about goblinoid tongues. Start flipping through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurf is goblin word for hour. You learn to speak goblin, sort of. Oh, I wonder if I could have done that before I took that goblin up, before I beat that goblin up. Wonder if that would have given me a different outcome. What's over here? I will preen a little. You got a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Hey, look at me go. Alright, you gotta give me more. What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell, no way. Am I taking a risk of becoming one of those things? Well, why don't you tell me about this necromancer and I will go take care of it so that there's no more, skeletons roaming around. How's that sound? About that necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him? You, because I know you ain't talking about me. Yeah, maybe not. Wait, no, I want... Come here. Yeah, why not you? A gray old hair woman that knows about as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery? Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You weren't that old. If I were gonna pick someone to go up against the necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, not saying anything. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. Beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away, then shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid, what the hell? Let's give it a shot. Cool. I say cool a lot for someone who lives in the Old West. Okay, I'm a-guessing. What about you, Braid the Trader? You got anything for me? Alright, nothing for right now. So, don't walk into cactuses. Let's go to the horsery. I need a horse. Sell me a horse. Sure thing, I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? Ooh. I get to pick one of these, weird and wild horses that I helped. Sorry about that. That I helped, rescue, I suppose, get home. Ooh, this is a tough call. I am going back and forth between the dark horse and the pale horse. I do not want the crazy eyes horse. I mean, I like the crazy eyes horse. He's kind of cute in a wild, wacky way. But, I don't know. Dark or light? I kind of like the pale one because I'm sure they each have their own unique personality. This one doesn't seem to spook. The dark one's really shy. Of course, the one with the crazy eyes is not scared. Oh, maybe I should go with one of these two. Because, yeah, the dark one's just spooks a bunch. I'm going with the pale horse. That's a good choice. That's a good horse if you like that sort of thing. I'll sell her for 1,000 meat. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff. I don't want to get into particulars. Let's just say she sets a certain tone. Oh. Oh, that's true. Hold on. Okay, let's talk about the dark one for a minute. She's a sneaky one. I'll sell her to you for 1,000 meat. When you say sneaky, well, she's real quiet and she likes dark places. Yeah, I remember. And just look how she's trying to hide behind the other horse there. Okay, and then let's talk about Crazy Eyes for 1 second. Okay, I gotta warn you, this horse has seen some stuff, but I'll sell him for 1,000 meat. Is something wrong with him? Not as such. He's personally functional. But, well, he's always sneaking off to Thousand Snakes Gulch to go chew on the loco weed that grows there. And that makes him see the crazy things? I think it's more like he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. Okay. So oh man. If I take the pale horse, then that kind of like heightens my mysticality. So, like, do I want to be seen as maybe spooky? But then if I have the dark horse, so the dark horse isn't shy, just sneaky. Jeez, don't need to be yawning like that. Oh, that changes it. Oh, do I want to be sneaky or do I want to be spooky? I do like the idea of being able to sneak a little better, but I also like the idea of kind of being spooky. Yeah, no, I'm going with the pale one. Yep. I will take her. Alright, here's the keys. Ride safe. You lose 1,000 meat. Give her a name. Tina is not going to be the name for my horse. I've never had to name a horse before. This is a tricky pickle. Alright, what the heck ever. What kind of spooky name can I give my spooky horse that's still kind of endearing? Alright. No one judge me. Hold on. Let me learn how to spell, everyone. Let me learn how to use a keyboard. Alright. My horse is gonna be Spectre. You sure you want to name your horse Spectre? I do. It makes sense. Spectre the horse. Got a nice ring to it. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. You got an item. Southeast west map. Okay, because everything's west. This is the southeast. The southeast of the west. That's a mouthful of stuff right there. Can I check my other? Where's my other map? Where is it? Southeast west map. This isn't ostensibly a map, though it's mostly blank. Looks like you'll have to fill in. Okay, so let's get out of here. I think I've done just about everything here that I can do. I'm gonna go talk to bartender again real quick. I haven't found any mugs as of late either. I found these mugs. He entered in recovered mugs. Collect your bounty. Oh, okay. Okay, take your leave. Alrighty, so we're gonna leave here. We're gonna go talk to the sheriff again real quick. And if he's got nothing to say to me, scare up. Okay, so I'm still looking for a lock or some soap so I can trade for a lock. Alright, so we're gonna go see the doctor and see if she's ready to get the French toast gone. No trades. We gotta go. Alright, are you ready to go, doctor? Okay, well, I'm leaving. I've done... Whoops, sorry, wrong button. I've done all that I can do here. Gotta go. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you got will forever remain unfinished. Oh, no. How am I gonna get a lock? And I gotta get you to... I gotta get the dude... I can't leave. Okay. Hey, I'm moseying here. Okay. You need to lay off, bud. Well, what about you seeing the doctor? What about the soap? What about Bob? I didn't mean to do that. What about you? I gotta talk to you again. Are you Susie Cochran? How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen, saw the whole damn thing, and couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows? Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows no more. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed on. Go on. Well, I guess I was passing her, sniffed out that used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked. A couple days ago. Happened so fast I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cows smashed in the front door, and a fire started out back by the root cellar. Horses went up in blazes, just like that. Oh, house went up, not horses. Jeez. What did you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. I guess... I don't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from a bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you for a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yes, I will go get it. Susie shows you the map on the map where her ranch is. You discovered a new map location, the Cochran Ranch. Take your leave. Okay. Yeah, I can't let her leave without her rifle. That's a family heirloom. Plus, there's other stuff I gotta do. I gotta find soap. Maybe I'll find some soap out here. Cochran Ranch, established 1891. All the water in this trough is boiled away. Oh, man. Susie's house did burnt up. Let's see what I can find here. Whoa! There's this kind of a spooky sound. Oh, I didn't read that very good, but hey. Hey, what can you do? What is that? I saw that. What's going on over there? What are you doing? Oh, it's just from my lantern. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Got an item. Varmint skin and knife. Well, jeez. These pies were not safe? Ooh! This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to the safe without dealing with it. Well, we're gonna deal with it. I'm gonna try and shoot. Oh, good shot. Oh, good, I'm on fire. That's handy. Well, not for long. You evaded that nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. Hooray! Gotta go to the gun safe. Alright. Sweet salsa. What's this? Nothing? Okay, can I go up? Anything else around here that I can go? Outhouse? Anything? The only thing still standing. Alright, okay. Well, I beat up a flaming cow and I got a gun. What else can you ask for? Let's get back into town. Boring Springs. Oh, jeezums. Alright, Susie. I sure did get it. Susie, eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle. She roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before you spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. Yancey. Thanks, Yancey. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment and then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in my misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, just say the word. Oh, I get to pick my compatriot. My goodness. What about you, Pete? You got anything else to say? What the heck? I say all kinds of things. For instance, tarnation. There's a horn toad in my saddlebag. Yes. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Pete notices the shiny rock you're carrying, and his wild eyes light up. That there is a right shiny rock you got, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. Ah. But what? I don't need meat. No, I like this rock. I think I'll keep it. Suit yourself. Notices the nugget of silver you found earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands if you like. Give you 81 meat for it. Again, I don't want meat right now. I want soap. Unrefined meat ore. That I will sell. You ain't seemed like someone got much use for unrefined ore, stranger. I'll buy it and offer you for 73 meat. Yes. I gave him the nugget. He chuckles and hands you some meat. Pleasure doing business with you. Alright, Pete. Mr. Pete. Alright, what about y'all? They don't have enough meat left to bother with. Looks like they're playing for spiders now. Okay, that looks like everybody here. And you have not seen the nurse. Did I miss out? Did I miss out on my soap? I think I did. Oh, that makes me sad. Alright. Well, I guess I gotta leave. Do I? I'm gonna go back to the hideout again. I just gotta make sure. I don't want to leave any stone unturned, you know? I need a lock. I need a lock, y'all. Did I not? Anything over here? Come on. A pile of the fricker's ill-gotten gains. Got 50 meat. That's it? I want soap. What about the mine? Nothing else to mine? No soap? Ah. Well, the sheriff's not getting his lock back, it looks like, because I cannot find anything. Oh, jeez. Oh! Okay. Didn't mean to do that. But hey, I'll take it. He hit me with his sword. This is the captain, I guess. Thank goodness I have unlimited bullets. Alright, buddy. You put a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural imagination. Mysticality level 2. Old cavalry saber. I got a gold tooth. I will take it. Okay. Well, good thing I went back to the graveyard real quick. What am I going to do with the tooth? The flip-flap am I going to do with a gold tooth? Then somebody's mouth for it. Now it's in my backpack. Yes, it is. Wonder if I can trade a tooth for anything. Anyone want a tooth? Anyone want a gold tooth? I got a dentist around here. Got a doctor wants a... Maybe the doctor wants a gold tooth. You want a tooth? No. I think that I missed my chance for the damn soap. I really do, and I'm not very happy about it. Okay. Yeah, I should have probably asked for that soap before I turned over the Fricker gang, but I can't undo it now, so it's time to go. I think I've done just about everything in town that I can do. Follow the map to Dirtwater. Here we go. Properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Someone you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Who is going with me? I'm taking Doc Alice. It's time to go. Oh, one last thing before you go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up, or would you prefer to decide for yourself where your XP gets spent? You can always change this. I'm spending it manually because I am. Turning yourself into some kind of unbalanced weirdo if you want. Open your character screen when you want to spend your XP. You can consult the southeast-west map the Hostler gave you. It only lists two things: Town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Okay. We're going for Dirtwater. And just like that, the first day of the rest of your life. Geez, so what was that? Just an introductory? Hey! Hey, horseman! Hey, coach driver! Hey, what do you say? Oh, there's my horse. No. Comermain! Yes. Leave her alone. Okay. Room for rent, inquire within. What's up? Oh my goodness. You don't need any more alcohol. If we're gonna look into this necromancer business, I figure we start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense? Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research into the Territories Cemetery a while back. Territories Cemeteries? Territories Cemeteries. To see if there was a pattern. You okay? Sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. You discovered a new map on the location. The Dave Yard. The Dave Yard? Am I forgetting about anything? You should see the bartender about renting that room in Dirtwater. Be nice to have a base of operations. Oh, well, I didn't really need a suggestion. I just like to ask. I like to get input. Ooh, this bartender's got a... Do I need to go fish around another spittoon? This is a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of sitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Inspected. This is going to be like a thing. It's just going to be my character's habit. I'm just going to go sticking my hand in spittoons. Look, the Jewel Saloon is a pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, but this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. I don't care. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied, because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years' worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah, I know, but it's not real. Oh. So it feels like putting your hand in a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. I found a filthy porcelain cow. filth-covered porcelain cow figurine, a useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Well, you know, that gal doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Yancey. Glad to know you, Yancey. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you. I saw the sign out front advertising a room. That's right. Finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance right before he getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Wow! Look at me! Who's this fella over here? This bearded fella. Old man stares off into the distance listening to the piano. Let's try to talk to him. Doesn't react to me at all. Okay, that's fine. The piano player is not very good at his job. Well, you know. He's trying. Have a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Okay. This man points to the sign on the counter. Slop meat? I don't want no slop meat right now. I go into the kitchen. Lazy is too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. What about here? Full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you could do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter. Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best pet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up! And then here's one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. The chef marks the fort on your map. You've discovered a new map location, Fort Cowardice. Okay. That's where the chef puts his prep ingredients. So you gotta kind of look around, because I did sadly miss some stuff in the last town, and that hurts my feelers. A stage! Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? Well, rules is rules. What if I ring this bell? I'm ringing it. Nothing's happening. Hey! I want a show! Come entertain me. No one's coming out. I'll set this chair back up. Oh, I'm a good person. I got XP. The Dave Yard. I'm in Dirtwater. Oh, mountains! This is a bigger map than I'm used to. And what do we got in here? My gold tooth. Where's my, old nasty... What is this porcelain cow? Melee attack damage, spell damage. See, it seems gross that I'm sticking my hand up in, dirty old things, but they're helping me out. So, I don't want to hear about it. See bartender for darts. Okay. No, I didn't mean to go back in the kitchen. I don't want to play darts right now. I've got stuff to do. I've got a Dave Yard to go look around in. I've got a... Oh, poker. No, I don't need to be playing poker right now. What about y'all? Engross the conversation. Leave them be. You? Oh, it's my partner getting drunk. Falling asleep during a brawl. Hey, why not? My room at the Jewel Saloon. Oh, it's a nice little, barely decorated room. You look at yourself in the mirror. Insult yourself. Why not? You call yourself a chicken-plucking, four-flushing jerk. You gain an effect. Oh, oopsies. I probably shouldn't have done that. Now I'm angry. Uh-oh. I better not do that again. I don't want to be super angry. Okay, so I've been in the... Hey, you look angry. What's your story? Yo, hey, talking to you. Missus, with the hat. Lady. Okay, well, she don't want to talk. Maybe she's mad about that hat. Someone probably told her it looked good and it didn't. This little girl is selling flowers. I will buy some. You lose 50 meat. Oh, I've got plenty of meat. How much? I got 1,000 meat. I even bought Dirtwater Post Office, sponsored by LT&T. A cabinet of big lock post office boxes. Yancey Cochran, any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Thanks anyway. This looks like a fangled telegraph machines. Oh, maybe I can send a telegraph later. Wonder if I can do anything with those flowers. I just don't want to miss anything like I did last time. I love a parade. I'm going back into the saloon. I'm going to talk to the bartender about jobs. Hey, Lloyd. Who's that old man by the piano? That's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird, his stories. Fantastical-like. And too bad. I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much now anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He what now? I think it's backwards. You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking there completely. Come to that, he just stands there by the piano nowadays. Seems to calm him down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Need any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's going wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do about it. Thanks, I've poked around in it myself, but I lost the key. This has suddenly taken a strange turn. Indeed, it has. So, I actually said that right. A player... I don't want to be in the poker room. I'll read the rules, though. A deuce cancels out 2 aces. Oh, this is handy if I'm going to play poker. 3 deuces of hearts are twice as valuable as 4 nines, but lose against a tray of diamonds. How the hell? Loses against a pair of suicide queens of spades. A straight beats a backwards straight. Suicide king loses against a pair of one-eyed queens of spades. Backwards. Full house beats a straight. How the hell do you have a backwards full house? 3 of one and 2 of another? A player spitting anywhere other than the spittoon immediately wins the game. 4 jacks beat a jack, but are twice as valuable as 4 one-armed jacks of hearts. Reverse royal flush beats a straight. I'm leaving this. I think those are just made-up rules. Those go all day. You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal a hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but not a very good lock. Well, I'm picking it. You pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and spronging and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. Oh, I'm so good at my job. What about you, fella? You ready to talk? Poor old Ellsbury. Alright. Yep, okay. Alrighty. Going to the mercantile. Gotta go check it all out. Hello there. That's a fun hat. Welcome to the mercantile. Oh, I can just buy stuff. Buy and sell. I didn't really need that dynamite after all. Filthy porcelain cow, floppy dirty gold, the gold tooth, locks and how to pick them, nasty ring, silver nugget. No, I'm gonna keep everything for now. Never know what you're gonna need. Just a good place to buy and sell. No, I don't want to go into the post office. I just want to go over to the jail real quick. Maybe if I gave that lady some flowers, she'd be happy. Clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we currently don't have a sheriff. You do now. I could be the sheriff. Do you have law enforcement experience? Well, I don't think that's fair. Have you been to sheriff school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? I assumed. Well, you just assume that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day? Well, when you put it that way, she snorts. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry. It's okay, like I said, happens all the time. Offer to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Alright, well, let's go look at some wanted posters. It's a wanted poster. No, wait. It's a wasted poster. Close enough. Stripy Hat Gang. Grand Theft Paint and tasteless hat vandalism. The vicinity of Cavern Canyon. That is interesting. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion-sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Not just yet. I want to read this one. It's a wanted poster. Wanted poster, if accuracy is important. House in the Desert Gang. For mortgage, non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collections agents. Last seen at the house in the desert. You wonder if the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Want to go after them? No. Not yet. I want to go look at jail cells, and then I want to go to the graveyard. If I help... What? This empty cell is all ghostly. Is it a cell for ghosts? Do we have those here? Well, maybe it's the skeleton cell. The skell. I don't know. Okay, let's go to the... I'm in Dirtwater. What do you mean? Where's You notice trails of burnt vegetation off the side of the trail, which can only mean one thing. A hellcalf is grazing nearby. Oh, okay. Well, that'll teach me to go out and look for stuff. I'm out here shooting cows. A juvenile hellcalf. What's this? Oh, she's got a gun as well. Good gravy. That's one hell of a gun. Alright, well, we got this hellcalf taken care of. You put that abominable calf out of your misery. Gain 10 XP. You got an item. Putrid cow bile. Gross. Brass bull ring. 38 meat. You skin the cow with your trusty knife. Extra thick leather. Oh, sweet. Okay, but I want to go check out... This is where Ellie and I had our honeymoon. Of course, it was a wilder place back then, was it? Well, it was while we were here. She shoots you a wink. Well, what do you think? If you're looking to find out the lay of the land, I guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly liberal interpretation. Makes sense. I gotta go find a railroad? Is there a railroad here? It's a bigger town. I just assumed that I'd reached the end of it. Lot available. Lots of available lots. Hopefully, maybe one day I will. Can I talk to you? Hello? Hello? No? Nothing? Okay. Can't talk to you. I wonder if I'm not agreeable when I'm angry. Not a lot available past this point. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, well... Shoot. Okay, I'm going back to the... I have an idea. Sir? You look sad. Hello? Nope. Doesn't want to talk to me. A lot of people in this town. A lot of stuff going on. Well, I guess I need to go do some exploring. I will read it, and I will go track these folks down. New map location, Cavern Canyon. Alright, let's go. Let's go to Cavern Canyon. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Jeez. Okay. Hello. I was gonna say how? The Dave Yard. I just couldn't see it. As you turn a corner, you come face to face with 3 bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The 4 of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with this potentially violent happenstance. Dive for cover and fight them. I ain't never gonna surrender. Alright. I have 1 action point. Who do I want to shoot? I want to shoot this dandy fella. Alright. Shoot him. Take that shotgun, nurse. Oh! Heck! Yeah, good thing I'm standing behind this rock. Oh, they all get a shot at me. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you. And then the nurse, Dr. Nurse, is gonna... Alright, you're done. Y'all can't hit me. Because I'm behind a rock. Now I'm gonna go after you. With the snake! Whip it! And that's gonna hurt you for a long time. You don't even know. And this doctor here is no slouch with a gun. Alright, for my next trick, I'm gonna beat you with a plank of wood. Oh, that was a good lot of HP damage there. Alright, you guys are almost done here. You're tame as kittens. I ain't even worried. I ain't even worried about it. Alright, doctor, shoot him up. That's it. Beat up those bandits. Black denim pants. What am I going to do with denim pants? And we made it. We made it to the Daveyard. Alright, unfortunately I am all out of time for now, so I will have to pick up the Daveyard next time. Thank you guys so much for coming back to OneRoomOver Gaming, and until next time, you guys always know where you can find me. I will just be OneRoomOver. And if you guys want, you could let me know in the comments how much you're liking this game or how much you're hating it. Either way, I'd just like to hear about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Happy gaming, take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you quickly. Alright, see ya. Bye.